The swarm of earthquakes near Truckee certainly made some people jump out of their beds this morning. They say it felt like a big jolt. Well, some experts say the heavy snowpack that's now melting could be triggering those quakes.
I literally felt like a wave went under the bed and I sat straight up.
Tuesday morning's earthquake woke Jessica Jacobs up from a dead sleep.
I was like, what in the heck is that?
The shaking was even more alarming to this group of friends who is camping out in the wilderness.
I was confused because it wasn't windy, and I just thought that maybe my cousin was shaking the tent.
The quake came as a shock to one Bay Area man who woke up to a rattling closet.
I didn't think they were too common up here, so I was more worried that something big happened down in the bay.
No, the earthquake wasn't based out of the Bay Area, but up here in the Sierra. A group of UC Berkeley seismologists is linking the heavy winter rain and snow to more seismic activity in the region. According to the experts, the weight of the rain and snow puts pressure on the Sierra and coastal mountains. As the water begins to run off and dry out, the Earth's crust begins to flex, triggering those quakes.
These stress changes they're just giving it that little bit of a push over the edge and makes these faults rupture earlier.
Christopher Johnson is part of the research group at UC Berkeley that released a study a few weeks ago linking the wet weather to more quakes. Johnson and his team looked at more than 3,000 earthquakes over a 9-year period and found a pattern. Exceptionally wet winters cause an uptick in smaller quakes. Some seismology experts aren't on board with the claim, saying, quote, typically the load of snow, even in a banner year, is not enough to trigger an earthquake swarm. We do worry that when dams are filled, an earthquake can be triggered, end quote. The rushing winter waters may be causing the Sierra to rattle, but one thing is crystal clear.
We should have earthquakes. That's where we live.
Reporting in Truckee, I'm Angela Musalam for KPIX 5.